It's the opening night and they're lighting the lights. The orchestra is tuning to make sure they sound right. It's time to start our show tonight.
Aaron! Aaron! Leave my husband, Aaron! So your mother gets us all killed! Sarah! So many faces. So many faces.
Last Train to Auschwitz. It's all about a group of women's journey on the train to the concentration camp, and it's about how they evolve as people and the bonds of friendship that are made between them. Even though they're struggling to survive, they all help each other. It doesn't matter what colour, creed or anything else. It's the bonds of friendship that become, that help them along. And even though they're going through the threat of death, each get together and they lift one another's spirits.
We lost Papa too.
Come now, why do you cry?
I want Papa.
We will see Papa very soon.
The first half, they're on the train journey, so none of them knew each other and they all come from different walks of life. They're not all Jewish because if people know about the story of Auschwitz, they didn't just kill the Jews. I mean, they killed the gypsies, the junta, the disabled, so many people were taken there.
What would you know of kindness, gypsy? All you're kind of fit for are stealing and drinking! I am a Romani, and I am proud of it, Jew. We steal from no one, we live off the land.
Leslie Butler plays Sarah, but she's an actress in it, and she has a lover who's a German soldier, and she doesn't know until her sister tells her that he actually betrayed her, and that breaks her heart.
But you must not speak that way of France.
Sarah, it was Franz who denounced you.
I am Bernie Foley and I play Greta.
Greta, why are you doing this? What has happened to you? We watched our children grow together.
Greta was taken a few years beforehand and she has lived, she has lost some of her family and she's trying to keep her other family safe, what she's got left safe. And this is the only way she can do it, working as a sort of prison officer.
I want what is left of my family to survive. You do not know what Auschwitz is like. Once you enter, it is the gates of hell that closes on you. Cruelty and torture, it is an everyday job for the Germans who run the camp.
She is stuck in between the devil and the deep blue sea. And the guy she works under, Commandant Holst, is an absolute evil. They call him the beast of Auschwitz. He's absolutely evil personified.
Where do you think you're going? Do you think I will have a stinking Jewish bitch in the carriage with me? Where do you? You will stay with the other animals.
I've been to Auschwitz and Birkenau, and so I've seen for myself, what exactly went on, and it moves me. So when the first chance came about a couple of years ago to get involved backstage and just doing a voice off stage, I jumped at it.
Nice fur.
It is me.
Good quality.
I bought it in Paris.
Really?
Yes, I buy most of my clothes there. There is a wonderful little shop on the Rue de Mars. Do you know of it?
No! Why should I?
I just thought that maybe you...
It's a staggering figure, like 6 million Jews. I mean, it's unbelievable. And as I say, when you go there, and especially when you go to Birkenau, and I went around the perimeter, and I saw how big this camp was. And it was one half was just, you're going to wait for extermination, and it's atrocious. And to think that, us as human beings, we did that to fellow humans, and the people that did it thought they were doing the right thing. I think that's shocking, and I think we need to learn from it, and stop it happening again in the future.
You thought what, Miss? movie star.
Please.
Don't you touch me, you Jewish rat.
Please, I only want to know where you're taking us.
Jo Mac is a very, very, well, she's an excellent writer and she's researched it really well and she knows, she's got the hearts and the souls of these women.
I've got a fantastic cast. I'm really lucky to have such a cast because they've got such pride in their work and what they're doing. It's such a sadness what these people went through, and I think the story should be passed from generation to generation, and hopefully that's what this play does.
It's a play of hope more than a play of misery. We have to stick together. If we want to survive, we have to give each other hope. If we have hope, we have nothing, and life would be worthless. We have to hope that we're going to get out of this.
You know, just because Chrissy rocks in it, it's not a comedy. I mean, she does the part really well. Yeah, obviously she doesn't play it for laughs because it's not that type of play. But yeah, hats off to Chrissy. She's very good.
We have this to remind us we belong to them. Branded like cattle to the slaughter. I love drama more than comedy. It's just that, unfortunately, I always get cast for comedy more than drama. But I like drama. And this is an amazing part to play. I thought all my tears were spent. I have cried an ocean of them. For those we've loved and lost. The children and the grandchildren that might have been. It's a story that is, as I say, it is history. And we try to give it as much justice as we can. But the horror couldn't possibly look real on the stage.
Did I say you could speak? Then did I?
Please, she was on
Take off, sick cunt.
People say, you know, let's never forget, and I don't think we should forget. And unfortunately, history has a tendency to repeat itself, and you hope it's not going to start happening again. Well, I think it is happening again. It's always happened, you know. You look at the genocides, you know, throughout history from the Second World War and before.
It should be seen on lots and lots of theatres. It really, really should. It's a story that needs to be told.
And, you know, Miriam actually says in the play, let your heart sing. And that's exactly what they do in this play, because they want to pass the story down so as people will realise what actually went on in the Holocaust.
I long to hold her hand once more, like in days gone by. And ask her.
So long as people remember, and so long as people no longer turn a blind eye to what's happening in the world, this evil won't rise again. So, you know, that's my view on it anyway.
Hello, I'm Becky.
My name's Jay, and we work for Death Becomes You Interactive Theatre and Events.
So what we're doing is we're doing an interactive theatrical dining experience. So it's a murder mystery, so the audience will be brought into our Death Becomes You world, and they'll meet different characters and they'll experience a murder, and then they'll have to discover clues through the actors and what we give them to find out who the murderer is.
The theme of this one, it's a live TV show called Ghosts of the Goings On, so it's in the vein of Most Haunted Live. So the audience actually play the part of the audience on this live show, and the show's introduced by this guy called Darren Fortune, and basically as the show unfolds right before your eyes, there's obviously there's a murder, because it's a murder mystery, and it's kind of you working out whether it's actually part of the act, as so to speak, rather, or is it actually something that's real. So that's kind of part of the show as well.
What's going on here today then?
We've just got the cast together for an initial read through the script, and then we're going to start blocking some of the scenes and just allow the guys to get a bit of a feel for the space, really.
Why is the Everyman allowing us to come here?
Well, it's about using the space. It's been open now since the refurb since March last year, and we've done a lot of changes, and one thing that we really want to do is get the space lived in. Previously we've been sort of cautious to put things on, but now it's about time to sort of spread our wings with the team that we've got now and put some interactive, fun events on. And I think this is perfect.
So why do you want to work with If Becomes You?
Well, they're a fantastic growing company. We've got some of their actors also work with us as well, and they also work for the Everyman ushering. Some of them do. So it's all about bringing in these guys, letting them sort of shine in a sense. They're coming leaps and bounds over the past year now, and it's fantastic for them and fantastic for us as well to help support them.
So when's it happening?
It's happening on the 22nd of April, on the Friday, starting at 7:30, meeting upstairs in our theatre space. Then 8 o'clock show start, and we're going to head downstairs and then start the event off from there.
If you want to get in touch and ask about tickets, it's 0151 706 9150, or you can just walk into the Everyman Bistro and inquire here as well. Alternatively, you can check our Facebook, so it's Death Becomes You Interactive Theatre and Events.
Each week we bring you all of the latest film news.
From interviews with filmmakers and actors, to local events, to the new cinema releases.
Join us every Tuesday evening on Bay TV Liverpool.
Hi, my name's Lizzie Taker. I'm the curatorial coordinator here at FACT. So the new exhibition that we're going to have starting on the 8th of April is called Scouse Roots, Art That Makes Itself. It's by Brown and Son, who are a father-son duo of artists who are making art using computer code and digital reproduction. I think this exhibition is really important for us because it shows Liverpool's history in this kind of art, digital art, something that's now very apparent in our creative industry, something that Liverpool's making a lot of. So I think it's really interesting for people to kind of come and get a historical sense of digital art, not just being something that's very contemporary and modern, but something that has a very long history from the 1950s and the 1960s onwards. So if you want to find out any more information about it, you can go to our website, fact.co.uk, and look at the upcoming events. There'll also be some information coming out on our Twitter and all of our other social media outlets.
My name's Ian MacDonald and I'm the author of the play Kenny's Carpet, which is on at the Lantern Theatre in Liverpool, 21st, 22nd and 23rd of April this year. It's about, at one level, how a gangster from the north end of the city goes to the south end of the city, gets impressed by their AstroTurf pitch and decides to import it back to the north. Sadly, things go all downhill from there because of jealousy, violence, drugs, drink, questionable offside decisions, that type of business. And so the play is about how things unfold and how probably AstroTurf might not be the answer. We've got our own Facebook site called Kenny's Carpet, so if anybody wants to check us out, look at how the play's developing, look at how we're getting ready, we'll welcome your calls and your support.
When's it happening? When's it going on here?
The 21st, 22nd and 23rd of April at the Lantern Theatre in Liverpool. And if you go to their website, you get the tickets through them. Very reasonable.
Tip Top is over 20 years old. There's lots of amateur theatre companies in the area, and we basically set up a brand new theatre company 20 plus years ago with an advert in the paper. It was Peter Swingler, who's our chairman currently. He wanted to set up a new company that brought talent from all the other theatre companies from in the area to put on new musical productions. Rent has always been one of the shows that we've wanted to do, and because we had such a success last year with Les Miserables as a youth production, we just felt that we had this team of people in place and this was an ideal vehicle for them as their next production. So yeah, we announced it to the company almost 12 months ago, and everybody was very excited about the prospect of auditioning. We had auditions quite a few months ago which were very well attended, and you'll see we've got a very strong cast of 20 now that are going to be doing the show.
25,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about
It's the school's production of Rent, which means it's performed by a cast of 16 to 19-year-olds. The musical is a rock musical very loosely based on La Boheme. It's set in New York at the end of the millennium, looking at a group of artists, friends, that some of them are out of work, and basically their lives and their stories. Our most recent production was Abigail's Party, very famous Michael E. comedy. And the next one that will be on here is Talking Heads, and that's 3 of the Alan Bennett monologues. Again, we always hold open auditions for all of our productions. You don't have to be a member to be part of any of our shows. Anybody can come along and audition, and it's always the best person that gets the role. Last Christmas we actually made quite a change, because we did our first professional production. We had auditions for our pantomime and employed a team of professional actors for that. That is going to be the same model that we will use for Jack and the Beanstalk for this Christmas, but essentially we are an amateur community theatre, so we're going to carry on along that vein for all our productions for the rest of the year. We always post our audition notices on our website, chestertheatre.co.uk, and also on our Facebook page, which is Tip Top Theatre, as is our Twitter and all the other social media outlets that you'd expect to find us. Our tag is Tip Top Theatre.
Hi, my name's Lizzie Taker. I'm the curatorial coordinator here at FACT. So currently we're showing Riichi Kurokawa Unfold, So this is a major first UK exhibition by a Japanese audiovisual artist. He's looking into space, and the new work Unfold really looks into the life of a huge sun-like star. So from the birth to the death of the star, it kind of looks at the incredible, unbelievable detail of things that happen over courses of like tens of billions of years, but within an 8-minute compressed time. Ryosho Kurokawa Unfold is open now, and it's open until the 12th of June. We're open Tuesday to Sunday, 11 AM to 6 PM.